Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats. Welcome to the London Business School 2022 Congregation Ceremony, where we will honour the participants of the Sloan, Ember, Masters in Finance and PhD programmes. Please ensure that your mobile phones are switched off and that the aisles can be kept clear. So stay in your seats. If you're taking photographs, please turn off the flash. Thank you. Guests, please remain in your seats. Students, please be upstanding for your faculty procession. Ladies and gentlemen, please do be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honourable Arpa Bradbury, Chairman of the Governing Body.
Good morning, and also good afternoon and good evening to everyone who is watching us from around the world. And as Chairman of the Governing Body, it is a privilege to welcome you to today's celebration. And you know, it's absolutely wonderful to be back in person for congregation after so long. The impact of COVID on all of us has been pretty severe. Today's in-person ceremony is after 2 years of hiatus, and it's a strong indicator of the way in which we are emerging and managing the pandemic. And I know that all of you in the audience today will have experienced and have been impacted by COVID. So I'm especially delighted that we have this opportunity to come together today to celebrate your incredible achievements in this very important London landmark. We at the school feel a huge sense of pride in what all of you as our class of 22 have achieved. Your strength, your sense of community, and your solidarity through some extraordinary times has been an inspiration. And along with that, I too feel an enormous sense of pride in the school and what it has achieved. You know, we've come a long way in 58 years. From a small British business school to a consistently ranked world leader in research and business education. From humble beginnings with 37 students, we are today a school of over 2,200 across many degree programs. And we are one of the few truly global business schools with campuses in the world's major financial centers. And we have a level of diversity that is unmatched by our peers. And I hope you've experienced that diversity in the time that you've been with us. Our global footprint is vast, and so too is the profound impact that we have on the way that the world does business. You are the global ambassadors of this institution, and it is through you and your accomplishments that London Business School will leave its mark on the world. Wherever in the world I travel, I'm constantly told by those I meet how London Business School has transformed their lives. And I really hope that this will be the same for all of you. But if we really and truly believe in our mission and in the values of London Business School, then all of us now have a responsibility to ensure that we leave an everlasting and positive impact on the world now and for generations to come. And I think what the past 2 years have shown us is that nothing is impossible and that when we work together, we can achieve great things. So be proud of what you have accomplished in your time with us, but also be humble before the incredible achievements of others. Our world relies on mutual respect and tolerance. And as the beneficiaries of a privileged education, we all have a duty of leadership. We also have the obligation of character. And the most important thing to remember is that both of these are the sum of many individual decisions. Character may be manifested in the great moments, but it is made in the small ones. Our world is full of challenges, many of which we never anticipated. So I wish you well as you confront these and build your careers and your own very personal journeys. Never, though, forget what you have accomplished. Let that inspire you to achieve even more in the years to come. Many, many, many congratulations for all that you have done and all that you have yet to do in the lives that you have ahead. With those words, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our 9th Dean at London Business School, François Otello-Magne, who will talk to you about the journey that you have all made together. Thank you.
Class of 2022. This is a special day. We are here to celebrate your achievement and to mark the age-old rite of passage from student to alumni. Your path to graduation has been like none before. Rough, unpredictable, and at times broken, fractured. Under the most complex and challenging circumstances, you have navigated your way through obstacles we could never have imagined. Class of 22, you are the students whose entire LBS career has been shaped by the pandemic. Resilience tested to the limits, relationships forged online, and your final month affected by war and economic disruption. But you did it. What you accomplished is brilliant, truly brilliant. Now, many of you will know that to make a diamond take extreme heat and pressure, 1400 degrees Celsius and 750,000 tons of pressure per square inch. From these extremes comes a hard, resilient, polished, and ultimately precious stone. You are our diamonds, and we are so proud of you. And you know what? We believe you're going to make us prouder still, because the world needs you. It is desperate for brilliant leaders and crying out for your contribution. Make the most of what you've learned at London Business School. Leverage the power of your community and be a force for good as you move forever forward. In my first years as Dean, I was privileged to launch graduates into a world confident in its ability to sustain economic growth. The pie was ever expanding. In the last 3 years, the tectonic plates of our world have shifted. Today, we're confronted with a lingering pandemic, a massive cost of living crisis, a war in Europe, refugee crisis around the world, and a global climate emergency. In your futures, you will be confronted with hugely difficult decisions. There will be times when you're bound by constraints, you have to allocate losses and manage a shrinking pie. This is what happened to our school when the pandemic hit. We immediately lost substantial revenues and faced never-seen-before challenges. We were all living and working under a terrifying world of unknowns. We had to go back to our charts and affirm our true north. And that started with a fundamental question. Whom do we serve? And the clear answer was you. You, our students and alumni. And that's why we work tirelessly to keep the school safe and open, to offer face-to-face experiences, classroom first, and to get you to today. And we needed your help in charting that new path on this unknown journey. Today we're here because together we did it. Do you remember at the beginning of your journey, I asked you to think about what success would look like for you in the future. And then I challenged you to think bigger, bolder, success squared. Today, as we celebrate your graduation, I want to invite you to think deeper and wider. Ask yourself the same question that guided us through the pandemic. Whom do you serve? And let the whispers of wisdom shape the foundations of your leadership. I share this stage with my esteemed colleagues to honor you. Let us also honor your champions. Your champions who believe in you radiates around this hall. Graduates, could you please stand? Now, turn around and look at your mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters, children, friends, partners, and look online. Thank you all, and now let's proceed with the Sloan's program.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the governing body, I have the honour to present the following graduates of the Sloan Masters in Leadership and Strategy programme at London Business School. Pratik Adhikari, Constance Auenheimer, Salo Barreto Marciniano, Vinole Botadara, Fabricio Brasilero, you get two shakes. Fabricio. Colonel Arjun Jabba, Indranil Chowdhury, Sandy Dama, Mabola da Silva, Bruno Schwamba, Leo Della Moretta, Sanja Dar, Rahul Vijay Davle, Steve Andy Ikanzi, Laura Patricia Fernandez, CJ, Daniel Caravello, Nitin Gupta, Arte Gurnani, Mahesh Joshi, Paolo Canetta, Pravin Kumar Kasala, Shiva Konda, Kumar, Manish Lath, Laura Mackay, Neil McLeish, Ahmed Shuki Mohammed, Mariama Mujahid, Shrini Nagarajan, Ellison Nagaira, Takashi Ogasawara, Ferdinand Odi Okwar, Adrian Ong, Barsha Pai, Ali Rampurwala, Galina Safina, Leotaro Sasa, Elvis Shoko, Ranjana Singhi, Trandakito Tripathi, Sally Cho, Manoj Varghese, Graham Wallace, Jean-Jacques Valravens, Grace Yee, Abdul Hakim Amir bin Zanel, please join me in congratulating the LBS Sloan Class of 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the governing body, I have the honour to present the following graduates of the Executive MBA London programme at London Business School. Chita Agadinu, Kofi AJ, Gabenga Ajayi, Naif Al-Raji, Rusha Al-Rawaf, Nicholas Akkad, Amin Arezki, Raul Ariola Chapa, Alexandre Bakri, Devi Yaratan Bakshi, Olena Bezpala, Mikhail Borkowski, Thomas Borwick, Hilary Elizabeth Buckner, Pedro Bueno, Tom Birkinshaw, Maria Burlon, Gonzalo Calderon Santos, Bostan Chair, Ava Jaja Chan, Amy Chanthapafong, Chowalampus Savanakis, Jessica Chong, Eric Yi Chu, Adrian Koss, Anna Cleland, Kian Coakley, Deborah Confortini, Ines Cornet, Jonathan Cosgrove, Stephen Craggs, Ophir Degan, Catherine de Boer, Fosca de Orio, Prince Dubra, Lucas Andreas Dorig, Sami Ibrahim, George Ack, Aida Escribano, Salima Fadel Nanji, Joni Ferns, Annika Maria Feiner, Philippe Gangloff, Enrique Garland, Bjorn Gielemen, Matt Glynn, Pankaj Goenka, Laddie Greenstreet, Thomas Guerra, Kirafika Ganasilan, Karen Gupta, Hannah Zara Hans, Jonathan Heathcote, Anna Hyplack, Deepu James. Alexander Jen. Jomi Jose Mangalaf. Thierry Kalonji. Nelima Reddy Katarakori. Hamad Raza Khan. Ishad Khan. Vasudha Kandepaka. Munda Kapli. Sam Knott. Andreas Kabal. Ranjiv Kumar. Lakshman KC. Amir Latif. Chinhan Long. Ben Lewis. Anisa Leteni. Wisław Matrazinski. Suedson Mangale. Wandil Mamba. Alex Matheson. So Mizuke. Upasana Mukherjee. Rohit Murli. Selin Murat. Shri Musinapalli. Ali Ilsan Mutlu. Andre Louis Nazarov da Costa. Julia Naring. Amon Thomas Niamki. Chidi Ugabatar. Dr. Fatima Olagunju. Dara Owo Yemi. Mikesh Palan. Deepak Pandey. Swapnil Parashar. Chungwon Park. Anushka Pachava. Govind Prabhu. Javier Quintero Prieto Puja. Sophia Qureshi. Urbinav Ravat. John Robinson. Jonathan Rowe. Brian Roy. Consuela Savredra. Ramaz Samrut. Papa Adama Sar. I don't know who it is. Javier Segri. Niti Sharma. Sandeep Sharma. Sushanth Shetty. Faiz Shivji. Jonas Salande. Carolina Simashko. Tripti Singh. Frederic Sturthoff. Ope Souley. Veda Tejuja. Alexander Tehawk. Ines Trele. Roxana Turchitu. Natalia Ustanova. Ashkat Uzbekov. Andre Bardio Gonzalez. Anjali Vardhan. Concepcion Vicente. Petres Vulgari. Yasmin Wahid. Sophia Weaver. Bertin Renee Wirtz. Joseph Peter Whaler. Jared Wolman. Susan Yu. Please join me in congratulating the Executive MBA London class of 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the governing body, I have the honour to present the following graduates of the Executive MBA Dubai programme at London Business School. Omar Zainuddin. Nina Abide. Rani Abushar. Adabukola Agmeniga. Suhail Ahmed. Rima H. Ahmed. Ali Adibi. Chizam Ogochi Ajero. Mohammed Akbar. Hani El Arja. Majed Al Harbi. Subah Al Mullah. Abdullah Al Ramazan. Hazem Al Sawaf. Mariam Al Zaruni. Khaled Al-Asiri. Jasim Al-Awadi. Nasar Al-Awami. Mohammed Al-Blushi. Abdullah Al-Bolbi. Latifa Al-Ghathami. Mohammed Al-Humaid. Rawan Saud Al-Katlan. Abdullah Al-Majid. Cristiani Almeida Meneses da Cruz. Omar Al-Mudarra. Ahmed Al-Najjar. Naif Al-Saimi. Hakim Al-Shahibani. Abdul Majid Al-Yazidi. Saif Anabtawi. Rasha Asaf. Bartu Avyin. Faris Bashwan. Naif bin Ayaf Al-Mugrim. Mishal Mohammed bin Muhaithif. Ahmed bin Suleiman. Salim Boutros. Mohammed Buhindi. Matthew Jacob. Farai Chitaro. Hasna Omar Damas. Stephen Downey. Mohammed Elias. Gavansa Gurgunetse. Kareem Hamoudi. Nathan Henley. Fadel Hassan. Zishan Hussain. Asal Ibrahim. Nadim Ibranovic. Emma Janish. Firaz Kanawati. Ruba Khattab. Zaina Khori. Kahina Lausat. Mohsen Malik. Koon Mart. Krish Mirchandani. Yashin Mahibir. Afroz Khan Mohammed. Harsh Pancholia. Sakti Manoj. Chinmay Prasad. Asma Mohammed Razaig. Ankit Shahir. Sonam Ladani. Khalid Adnan Sufi. Saud Sawar. Antonia Toscano. Marina Ulanovskia. Please join me in congratulating the Executive MBA Dubai class of 2022.
Thank you, everyone. It is now my distinct pleasure and honor to confer an honorary fellowship award to Ben Lewis. We actually awarded this honorary fellowship to Ben Lewis 2 years ago. But because of COVID, it was not possible until today to present the award to him. And I'm delighted to finally have this honor. Over his successful career, Ben has made a tremendous impact within the world of retail and business more generally. Ben's career began at what is today one of the UK's leading high street fashion brands, River Island. Within a decade, Ben took over the reins of the 70-year-old fashion empire, becoming chief executive, a position he held for the next 9 years. Today, Ben acts as chair and non-executive director of a number of companies spanning fashion, hospitality and investment. Ben first attended London Business School in 1993, taking part in our executive finance program. In his recent years, his impact has extended back into the LBS community. In my time as your dean, it's been a pleasure to get to know Ben and to watch his engagement with our community grow. There are very few alumni who come to see me to talk about the research papers of our faculty. Ben has guest lectured on the topic of digital transformation in the London and Dubai EMBA programs and has also been engaged with research conducted by our faculty. In the last 2 years, since we gave him this honorary fellowship, Ben's support has continued to grow, most recently with our Leadership Institute, where Ben has gotten involved in some exciting research on social inclusion. The chairman will now confer the fellowship upon Ben Lewis.
By the authority of the governing body of London Business School, I have the honour of conferring the title of Fellow on Ben Lewis. Ben.
Good morning, everyone. Well, it's a great privilege to be awarded a honorary fellowship at London Business School. And two things immediately come to mind as to why. First of all, LBS is one of the leading schools in the world. And so for my contribution to business to be considered by the school, let alone recognised, does mean a great deal to me. Secondly, it's an honour to be receiving this award from Dean Francois. Francois is an inspiring visionary, a fearless innovator, and an exemplary leader. And I've always benefited immensely from the time that we've spent together. When it comes to business, I've always regarded myself as lucky. I joined my family business at a time when a previous generation had already laid down a solid foundation upon which I could build. And my father never had the opportunity to study beyond high school, but he was a great believer in the value of continuous learning, and that's a value which I also hold dear. I've been fortunate enough to study at a number of business schools. However, my relationship with LBS has been particularly rewarding. The Executive Finance Programme didn't just teach me financial skills. Through case studies, I was given an insight into the future of shopping at a time when e-commerce was only just starting up. More recently, when I was keen to explore the use of artificial intelligence in retail supply chains, I found a like-minded sense of curiosity and a desire for real impact amongst the faculty here at LBS. And I'm also very excited to continue to work with LBS in the years to come. Together, we hope to discover some valuable insights into how we think about the most valuable resource that we have in business, people. It goes without saying that the last few years have been particularly disruptive. However, if we look back over time, we can see that some of the greatest businesses were built during times of great uncertainty. But I think the founders and the scalers of those businesses did more than just find interesting opportunities. At their best, a business should be able to give a like-minded community a purpose, solve real-world problems, improve people's lives, inspire future leaders, and be a force for good. And these, amongst other things, is what LBS does so well. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the governing body, I have the honour to present the following graduates of the Masters in Finance programme at London Business School. Farida Mohammed Abaza, Jude Raouf, Namit Agarwal, Riouf Khaled Alato, Abdulaziz Al-Bassam, Banda Al-Faris, Rafael Alfinito Vieira, Fares Al-Kazmi, Mansour Al-Hunaini, Nur Al-Mubayed, Razan Sameh Al-Umran, Ahmed Al-Sajjali, Mansour Al-Zamil, Melchiori Anthony, Olivia Kenyanji Arija, Hasham Asif, Luis Azabache, Ross Babington, Anya Babilova, Manuel Barras Moss, Maria Paz Benavente Clamer, Nicholas Bento Kaur, Mayunk Bhargava, Nicholas Bakakis, Mia Betan, Ruchi Biani, Andrea Bjornsdottir, Thu Bu, Barbara Michelle Alessandra Casanova Raquel, Yung Cho Cha, Chai Hua, Efoma Choloku, Stephen Chen, Finton Wei Chen, Carrie Cheung, Ayato Cho, Sean Choi, Ben Coombs, Rafael Tamashiro, Madison Crawford, Sofia Pinto Ribeiro, Waydant Daga, Juan de la Espriella, Amar Pratap Dirdeo, Jiakun Gu, Hilma Egertsen, Jorge Jimeno Pascual, Sheriff Albana, Antonino Emanuele, Brian Sachin Fernandez, Felipe Fernandez, Matthew James Fitzgerald, Luca Fiume, Emosi Fu, Pedro Francisco Garcia Atucha, Goda Goshaite, Michelle G, Andreas Gefneider, Derek Gang, Cristobal Gomez Yunis, Ismael Gonzalez, Natalia Gonzalez, Aranza Geo Cochea, Israel Gutierrez Medina, Jessica Halla, America Hernandez Ortiz, Ana Hidalgo Manzano, Adam Craig Holden, St. Hunter, Vegan Ilamporanan, Rafael Andres Hara Araya, Mukesh Ashni Joshi, Hojun Kim, Elif Kochak, Messiah Komaki, Kodashwa Shea Lovejoy Korovedsai, Georgios Kotsomanis, Sav Kumar, Tanya Lamenza, Anand Laralde, Thomas Lazaridis, Manuel Armana Lehman, Jasmine Leung, Xinghim Liu, Rodrigo Luna, Chris Lakes, Jaya Marley, Tinashe Munguiro, Nick Mears, Stefan Messina Nomo, Abhinav Mishra, Mihir Modi, Tanya Aurora Morales Archer, Mustafa Nadim, Berin Naidu, Pranav Nandwani, Eric Gatchen Ndlovu, Andy Nunez, Deo Ogundare, Ian Jeffrey Pass, Giorgio Passoni, Ricardo Penkov-Lecham, Laura Perez, Andrei Podlesny, Dmitry Potapushin, Mihir Prakash, Girija Shankar Prasad, Jean-Charles Princel, Aung Promtha, Tara Puri, Miksha Rajab, Diego Hernan Ramirez, Carlos Rabea del Pombo, Mohamed Amru Reza, Federico Ribera, Ricardo Roman Gonzalez, Patrick Rooney, Davide Ruggiero, Stefan Rusu, Carlos Noé Saavedra, Svena Sima Samir, Felipe Sanchez Gonzalez, Andreas Sanchez Passara, James Sanderson, Thomas Schmidt, Felipe Scripliti Noshesi, Elena Safira Ragusi, Kinjal Shah, Simran Sheikh, Hassan Sharaf, Shivan Sharma, Camilo Andres Sierra Marchand, Kim Yu Sim, Nina Stanoyevich, Connor Michael Sterling, Victoria Job, Christian Suarez Alvarado, Jeremy Tarr, Almontha Telmasani, Pete Tipthi Pargon, Damla Tunjel Smith, Cosmin Turbatu, Matthew Turner, Diego Voges Maida, Pratik Wadwani, Robin Wang, Ariel Wang, Yu Hang Jia, Yingxian Ye, Chris Yoza, Guangyu Zhang, Jill Zhao, Lily Zlatareva, Michael Wade Zonita. Please join me in congratulating the Masters in Finance class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of the governing body, I have the honour to present the following graduates of the PhD program at London Business School. Garrett Brady, The Unintended Consequences of Dominant Leaders. This traditional ritual in which the dean hoods the graduate symbolizes the graduate's entry into the community of scholars. Kevin Chua, Collaboration for Sustainability, the role of collective action in external corporate governance. Maria Giuliani, Capital Market Effects of Corporate Disclosures and the Role of Financial Intermediaries. Diego Kanzik, Climate Change, Inequality and the Macroeconomy. Shikar Singla, Essays in Regulation and Artificial Intelligence. Congratulations to the PhD graduates of 2022. Wow, what an incredible journey. For those of you who didn't quite catch the 400 names of these amazing individuals, I'm Vasudha Khande Parker from the EMBA London September 22 cohort. It is an absolute honor to stand here before the most amazing cohorts of 2022. However, I'm distinctly aware that I'm one of the last things standing between you and a well-earned glass of champagne and celebrations back at the lawn at LBS. So I'm going to try and wrap up over 700 days and thousands of hours of memories into a condensed speech. A few weeks ago, a member of the cohort shared a Financial Times article with us. No, not the ones with, the mock-up of our names on it, but one which said that you, our families, all of you up there, were tired. You were tired of us doing assignments on flights, trains, weddings, at restaurants, in my case, even the labor ward, but, You wanted us to stop networking and spend more time with you. It seems as though you've gone on this program with us every step of the way and deserve this degree as much as we do. Before I say anything further, I want to convey a heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you. We wouldn't be here without you. I do have some news for you, though. That roller coaster was just the beginning. Today only marks a checkpoint in the journey ahead. The journey for many of us didn't begin with the application. I remember when it began for me. It was about 6 years ago when I dropped my daughter off at nursery and drove back to work for the first time after maternity leave. That day, something changed. My goals changed. I'm going to use the words of Alwyn Conway because he articulated it beautifully when he said that today is another valuable opportunity, not to alter the past, but to help shape the future. Today, as I look at my colleagues sat here in front of me, I'm quietly confident that the young ones up there are going to go into a workplace which is a lot more diverse, inclusive, and understanding. I know this because I've had the fortune of working with so many of you through the unique elective format here at LBS, which has encouraged collaboration across experiences. I've learned from every person, every interaction, and every conversation, and I sincerely hope that I can collaborate with more of you in the future. After all, the network that we have here today, from our cohort to the study group to the wider LBS network, is something that will stay with us forever. Just to break another secret, we've discovered the best of the restaurant and bar scenes across the globe, and we promise to take you along. But we've also engaged in some very engaging discussions about our future, the world, and through our time here, we've also added members to our family who are going to cheer us on this journey as we go ahead. We've seen challenges through the lens of others, what it means to juggle family, a program like LBS, work, what it takes to start your own business, and sometimes what happens when there's conflict that's impacting our families in different geographies. We've engaged with different minds, thoughts and thought processes, and we've come out richer and with more experience. We've had some amazing global experiences through the GBA programs here at LBS. We've interacted with individuals who've done some amazing technological innovation back in San Francisco, those working with their economies going through accelerated change in Dubai, individuals trying to raise funding for startups in Madrid, achieving strategic resilience back in Athens. We've got the opportunity to see the world through the lenses of these individuals who are driving change. We saw the resilience that they had, and it's inspired each and every one of us to keep going and continually strive to beat the odds. To the faculty, and those that traveled with us on the electives, the ones that held our hands through the core, thank you. You've encouraged us to think, to debate, and learn about topics that were far outside our comfort zones. I have to be honest, you've pushed us to the edge of our sanity at times, but we've come out realizing how much we're capable of. As a group of students, I hope that you've gained at least a little in value from us. I'm sure you now fully appreciate how valuable breaks are in Zoom lectures and how you can't cover the entire thing in a virtual format. Each of us here has gone an immense journey. We've grappled with subject matter which in some instances has been far removed from our comfort zones. We've gone through a huge step change and learning curve. We've understood ourselves. We've learned to build our brand. We've interacted with people. And we've done all of this, as Francois said, through a period of global uncertainty. Today, as we look beyond, there's conflict, there's recession, there's a climate crisis to contend with. I know that we leave LBS today with some of the tools to help us, but most importantly, a will to leave our mark as global leaders. Ronald Reagan once said that the greatest leader isn't one that does the greatest things. They are the ones that get others to do great things. I know that every individual who sat here and has graduated today is capable of being the greatest. And will be helped and supported every step of the way by the amazing worldwide LBS network. We've shared an amazing journey together at London Business School. But remember, our journey doesn't end here. It's only just beginning.
During my time at London Business School, what left the biggest impression on me was the people.
You're surrounded by so many like-minded people who challenge you constantly. You're doing what you love and at the same time having a great time.
I met some really bright minds that helped mentor me and some really great teachers.
One of the biggest things that I've learned is having the confidence to speak up and share your opinion and engage in the conversation.
I had the most diverse set of classmates. The breadth of experience, all this was profound and absolutely valuable for me.
Sitting in a classroom with 100 people from all over the world has really changed the way I think about international business and has really helped me to understand the viewpoints of people from different cultures.
The most valuable thing I've gained from London Business School are the opportunities. The doors have been opened because I graduated and was part of this amazing environment.
I am proud to be an LBS alumni because of that initial blink moment you have when you meet people. Oh, you went to LBS.
The LBS network has been instrumental in giving me guidance, for help. You reach out to someone and they make time and help out.
No matter where you go in the world, there's always someone you can relate to and speak to and connect with.
Very often I bump into people and we have this connection about having gone to London Business School, even though we were years apart.
I have truly met some of my best friends at LBS.
When you come back together again, there's something that you share, and after 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, you never lose that.
No matter where we go in life, what career we end up at, where city, what region of the world we end up at, London Business School will always be a part of us.
I'm very proud to be an alumni of London Business School.
Congratulations, class of 2022!
I cannot explain the Kit Kat thing that you might have noticed. You might want to ask the MIF students what is going on. But I can tell you who are those faculty members who came to stage with me to shake hands with our graduates. These are my colleagues, faculty members who are chosen by the classes to receive the Best Faculty Award, Teaching Excellence Award for the year. So it is my distinct honor, with my colleague Deputy Dean Professor Johan Tuna, to acknowledge and celebrate with you those award winners. We'll start with Suleiman, Mr. Kiddikat. Suleiman Besak for the MIF event. Congratulations, Suleiman. Next up, Kathleen O'Connor and Badubai. For EMBA London, Jean-Pierre Benoit. And then for the Sloan program, I hear it's the 7th year in a row, Jessica Spungen. I guess it's time to close. So I'll do that. In your end is your beginning. And although today marks the end of one chapter of your story, it is the beginning of a sparkling adventure in this great city of London, in this great hall, where the historic symbols of church and state look down upon us. There is a precious gift that you will carry with you forever. Your LBS family. You're surrounded today by diamonds who have been shaped with you, each of you reflecting each other's brilliance. And there are 50,000 more jewels in our network around the world. So whenever your path feels rocky and your light dimmed, lean towards these shining lights And whenever your path becomes lighter and your light shines brightly, lean again towards your LBS family and bring us along. You are a generation of global leaders. Your achievement astounding, the possibilities endless, and as we heard, we count on you to shape the future. If I could have the lights, please. And graduates, would you please stand? Mr. Chairman, colleagues, this is what we do. Thank you for selecting and shaping such a brilliant class of 2022. In class of 22, go forth, shape the world, shine brightly, and hats off to your success.
you.